President Biden's praised the Speaker of the US House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, who's announced she's stepping down. Mr. Biden called Ms. Pelosi the most consequential Speaker in US history, but that's not a view shared by many conservative Republicans. In an emotional speech to the House, the 82-year-old warned American democracy was fragile and must be defended from forces that wish it harm. Azadeh Mashiri reports.
After almost 2 decades, it's the end of the Pelosi era.
And with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hours come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect.
Her family was already a political dynasty. Her father, Thomas D'Alessandro Jr., was the late mayor of Baltimore. Nancy Pelosi not only inherited that legacy, but created her own.
I extend to you this gavel. Thank you.
She became the most powerful Democrat in Congress and the very first woman to serve as Speaker of the House. It's a position she's been loath to give up. For years, younger Democrats have insisted it was high time she passed the gavel, but she insisted she still had work to do.
Nancy, we've gained in the Senate. Excuse me, did we win the Senate?
She went toe-to-toe with President Donald Trump.
Mr. President, please don't characterize the strength that I bring to this meeting as the leader of the House Democrats who just won a big victory.
She ushered in police reforms in the wake of George Floyd's death and as America underwent a racial reckoning. And this summer, against President Joe Biden's advice, she became the highest-ranking American official to visit Taiwan. But her penchant for political theatre made her a target of Republican campaigns. It even put her life at risk.
Unless we get more munitions, we're not going to be able to hold.
Last year, President Donald Trump's supporters stormed the Capitol building. Some of them searched for Ms. Pelosi and even broke into her office. And only a month ago, her husband was the victim of a break-in, meant for her. It was so violent that he needed skull surgery. The Democrats did perform better than expected in the midterms, but losing the House is perhaps the best time for Nancy Pelosi to relinquish her post. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries is tipped to replace her as leader of the Democrats. If successful, he would become the first black man to lead either party in Congress. Nancy Pelosi, meanwhile, will help guide the Democrats as they become the House's minority party. As a giant on the Hill becomes a backbencher. Azadeh Mashiri, BBC News.